Oh boy, here we go again. Wow, still playing Subnautica below zero. This time, I'm hoping it doesn't break my fucking computer. Last time I played this, I was on the Surface again, and then my computer crashed, and I couldn't even boot back into Windows. Until magically I could boot back into Windows. I replaced my power supply. About an hour and a half ago, my headset that I've been using for 3 or 4 years broke. So now I'm on the microphone, the condenser mic, the Audio Technica that I have for vocal demos. And it's weird. And you may hear extra crust from my air conditioner. I tried to fuck with the settings a little bit. And I might sound different. But I'm not giving up on this fucking game yet. Alright. I gotta be honest though, if this crashes my computer one more time, I'm done. Because the problems have started and continued with this game. Not exclusively, but very close to. So... I'm worried. I am actually limiting the voltage of my GPU at the moment. A little bit. Just by like 10%. So that way I can, if, you know, if it's that's the problem, which other people have had problems with that, then hopefully that'll solve that problem. I'm not sure if there's anything else left to do on the surface. I know there was like, reports of a base of some kind. And I don't even know if that's real. I don't even know if there is a base here anymore.
New technology acquired.
Ice worm attack reduction module. Wow, that's a module. Amazing. But, I even, like, kind of looked up a guide, and I couldn't find what I needed to find. Is this it? Is this a base? Should have brought the friggin' snow fox with me. On the plus side, the headphones are better. Oh, right, there's that. Good. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna... Okay, that's cool. Scary worm. Yeah, I don't know if there's more up here, but I think I'm gonna leave the surface. I was gonna try for a couple minutes and see if there was another base that I needed to find, but at this point, I don't think I have the drive, the capacity for it. This game has so much going for it. You know, I get it. I know I'm complaining. I'm not a professional reviewer. You know, if I play the game and I don't like things about it, I'm gonna talk about it while I'm playing the game, and that's just how I've been doing things for years. I don't think this is all that great. I'm not the first person to say this. I'm sure I won't be the last. I think there is so much that's great about it because of its proximity to Subnautica. And then there's a lot that it just feels like missed opportunity and more of the same. And then there's just straight up bad, which is crashing my computer. Okay, I'm biased because it crashed my computer several times. But this is just garbage. This in particular right here is just garbage. And if this kills the playthrough for some people and they're not enjoying it because I don't like it, so be it. So I'm gonna head over to that waypoint, which is probably what I was doing before the game crashed. Also, I was talking about some stuff, you know, some real stuff about, you know, just me on a personal level, and twice the game was like, no, don't do that. So I'm just gonna stop doing that. So what's over here? Probably nothing. Oh, there was that. I don't know if that recorded or if that's saved. Yeah, that's saved. So this microphone is a good microphone, but it just picks up more. So I can hear it in the headset because I have audio monitoring on a little bit so I can hear myself. I can hear it. I don't know how it is for you, the audience. I was doing some... just doing some tests, and it seemed okay, and I turned the downward expander up. Now, that's not what happens when your boner goes back inside. That's not what downward expander is. The downward expander reduces background noise, that's all it is. It's nothing about boners. Just thought I had to clarify that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this area. And I'm gonna go back underwater and try to just get the alien artifacts. And I'm gonna see if I can finish this, if possible. Probably not, because I might need various materials and things. But this playthrough has also been spaced out over so many weeks that my interest kind of waned naturally. That's definitely a me problem, because I like to retain interest in games over shorter periods of time. But due to computer issues and just my reduced video recording schedule, it's been tough to continue the momentum of the game, and as a result, I almost just quit. So I'm hoping I don't have to do that. I really don't want to. Okay. Alien artifact PK8. Alien artifact X3. Alien distress call. I don't know if I have to go to that, so it's gonna be interesting. Might head over there anyway. There we go. Much better. So, alien distress call origin. It's also weird getting used to hearing my voice in a different microphone. It's almost kind of making me speak in a different way. And I don't have the same freedom to flail around like a fucking idiot without a headset. So, over the Chernobylite playthrough, which by the way is pretty good. Pretty good. It's not bad. In the first 2.5 hours or so. But yeah, over the course of that, I was learning how to use this microphone, and truthfully, I don't think I quite got used to it yet. I think I've already done the alien distress origin. I want to double check so we could just mark that off. It's not here anymore. Oh wait, no, it's right down there. Now, this is of course familiar, but I just want to double and triple check. Alright. Is this all ultra capacity? Laser cutter. Yeah. Yeah, I missed this whole area. This would have been useful to find earlier on. I think I've made a horrible mistake by bringing this prawn down here. Alien distress origin. It's not listed anymore. Alright. Also hard to remember things because of the staggered nature of this playthrough. So much time has passed. Also don't think I've seen like an underwater Reaper Leviathan in this game. I know that was a thing that people were saying that it's going to be enjoyable. Uh-oh, I moved away from the mic to breathe. Speaking of, I'm aware of this red box thing where people are wondering why I don't breathe when I sing. So there's a couple reasons. One, sometimes Joe cleans those up because in between vocal takes are mouth noises, and they're more annoying when they're compressed. So if you go in between the vocals and you get rid of the breathing, that also just cleans up the track nicely. I do move away from the mic to breathe, so sometimes it won't pick it up, and Joe won't cut them, but they're in there, and the instruments are loud. And sometimes they just, you know, they're there. You can hear them in a couple songs, but mostly those are the main reasons why you don't hear me breathing in between, like, in between vocal. But yes, every singer needs to breathe. I don't know if that's a controversial statement, but... just like every rose has its thorn, and every cowboy sings sad song. I feel like I needed these. I don't remember if I do or not, but... I realized, though, this setup wouldn't be that great. My audio setup, I just thought of it now, would not be that great when I'm using my TV to do capture card shit. Alien Distress Call Origin is over there still. Okay. So, yeah, I gotta figure something out. Whether it be headset or like a more... just understanding how to use a longer arm. Like, not a real arm. Mic arm. Not mic. Like a person. You know, like just microphone arm.
But I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more. The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I'm receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images? Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material, perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Okay. I mean, I'll take another waypoint if you got it. Oh, fuck.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics.
You
It's
gotta have
born
faith
from
of the
a
heart.
drive for something better. There's a poem.
It's been a long road.
Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
This game's deep.
To your database.
Deep. Deep underwater. Research unlocked. Hope. Long have I waited, young Skywalker. Oh, this is the butthole of Subnautica. Enjoy your stay. Pick up a couple valuables while I'm here. I really like that podcast with Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd. The Friendship Onion. I mentioned it a little bit, but it's the two Lord of the Rings hobbits, Pippin and Merry. They have a podcast, and they talk about Lord of the Rings. Dominic Monaghan's voice got real deep. There's some episodes where he's just like, "Hello, dark arts, Sith magic." But he's entertaining. They're both very entertaining, and they're both very affable chaps. And they had Elijah Wood. They had I can't remember his name. Richard Taylor, who made the things in the Lord of the Rings, many of the swords. He did, he works at Weta Workshop. And he is, model maker, costumes, weapons, like he pretty much everything. Dude was like invaluable to the production of that movie. Those movie.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I was here. Was I not? Alien artifact PK8. Well, wait a minute. If I was here, then what am I doing here again? Why didn't the thing go away? I don't know what I was expecting. Just want to see how it respawns me. That's fine, I'll take that. I'll take that death. Yeah, why would this beacon not go away? I mean, I've been here. I got the thing. I would assume when you collect the thing, the beacon goes away. Alright, well this beacon is bullshit. I have to go to an area with crystals. So I can charge them. Which is how the ocean was filled. Okay, I don't know where to next. I don't have a plan. The plan will be to watch the fucking walkthrough further. I get that Subnautica is about the sense of discovery and exploration and fun, but I haven't discovered a way to make this game run properly. Not destroy my computer. I haven't discovered a way for it to be enjoyable on the surface. And I just want to complete my alien friend so we can go home. Assuming this is the end of the playable area, and if I continue going, a ghost Leviathan will absolutely fucking wreck me. That's what I'm assuming. In other words, let's keep going. No Leviathans yet. Pretty fucking scary, though. It's like, when do I just cut my losses and turn around? Like Harrison Ford filming Indiana Jones 5. Dude injured his shoulder. Has been, like, out. Not filming. Recovering from a fucked up shoulder. 80-year-old man playing Indiana Jones. There it is. Oh god, that thing is fucked up looking. Well, we saw it. Good enough for me. Now I have to find some kind of crystally location. So they've been using Harrison Ford's stunt double, who's the tender age of like 54. I've been reading up about this for some reason. And he is currently just doing a bunch of scenes in Glasgow. Which they turned Glasgow, Scotland into like old New York. So it looks cool. I don't know if I have very much faith in that movie, but I guess it can't you know what? It doesn't have the trilogy to live up to. It just needs to be better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and people will be like, alright, fair enough. And Crystal Skull is not all terrible. It is not, like, people shit on the prequels, and I like to do the same. Because they're just, like, fun, but incompetently made movies. Crystal Skull is mostly competently made, just very cheesy. And implausible and dumb, and kind of ruined the vibe of Indiana Jones with the whole alien angle, which I would never catch myself saying about aliens unless it was, you know, unless it was that dumb. But the movie had some cool shit in it. It really did. And I didn't even hate Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf was fine. I thought he did as good a job as he needed to do for that role. But the problem of the movie was that, I mean, it was a number of things. It wasn't just one specific thing, and Harrison Ford being in his 60s at the time, or late 50s or early 60s, whatever, certainly didn't help. Which is why they're de-aging Harrison Ford this time around. Okay, for some of it at least. I think it's either going to be a Fountain of Youth story, or they're going to do, flashback scenes. But I just don't think you can really do Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. Young Indiana Jones with River Phoenix would have been cool. Whoever they got to do Young Indiana Jones for the show was fine. Like, it was a good Saturday afternoon TV show. I didn't watch a ton of it, but it was fairly enjoyable for what it was. But River Phoenix did a really good job in Last Crusade. That said, it's hard to replace Harrison Ford. Like, nobody has that. Like, just, there's no replacement. Alden Ehrenreich did a fine job. As fine a job as you could at doing a young Han Solo. He did his own kind of thing and brought his own swagger to it. Swagger.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the third shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
That's an old-ass log that I didn't find. But yeah, for me, it's just difficult to imagine them continuing the Indiana Jones series. Like, if they tried to do a passing of the torch to a different actor, I just don't see it working. You can do that with Ghostbuster, which the Ghostbuster Afterlife trailer dropped, the new one, which, like, holy fuck, where did that movie go? Oh, right. The thing where, you know, that thing. But still, I forgot that movie existed for a while, and then they just released another trailer, and you know what? Looks alright. There's reverence for the original, which is not necessarily the way the original didn't take itself as seriously as this new one is taking the original. But it's better than, like, completely disregarding it. And, you know, they want to make money. They know how to make money, and they're going to try to do it again. And this time they're going to do it in a way that maybe doesn't alienate a lot of the core fan base. Fucking Ghostbusters of all things. Also, sorry for the I don't have a pop filter on this thing. You know what? I should get one of those soon. I was gonna get a small pop filter, but I might just get like a foam condom for the microphone. That is, if I continue to use this and don't get a new headset. Because a new... it's just hard to say what I'm going to end up doing, because I'd want the versatility of the headset. Anyway, yeah, the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer looked alright. Again, nothing really that blew me away, but not a whole lot blows me away anymore in regards to movie trailers. Like, new... I'm always a little bit skeptical. I've been burned by trailers, so I kind of I kind of look at it from a distance and say, you know what? This could be cool.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
But then you have, like, you know, there's the old Ghostbuster. There's, like, a mystery surrounding Ghostbust. Grandma is dead.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
And it just feels like they're gonna go for that Stranger Things vibe a little bit with Ghostbusters and Paul Rudd. And, you know what? Yeah, why not? Alright. Like I said, the thing about both of the movies I just mentioned is it doesn't have... Like, Indiana Jones... Again, it has to live up to Crystal Skull, or at least be better than Crystal Skull. Not the highest bar. And Ghostbusters 2016, I'm sure there are people that like that movie. I'm sure there's people out there that thought it was really great. And the queef jokes were cool and everything, whatever was going on in the movie. I've only seen reviews of it, so I have no qualifications to talk about it, because I haven't seen it. But, I didn't want to. But then again, Ghostbusters was never like... you know, something I needed to see more of. I was fine with the originals, and also the originals were cool because of, like, the original cast being, like, just slobs and, like, kind of con artists. So, whatever they do with this new one, as long as they understand, I mean, the source material, you know, if they get a good feel for what the source material and the original script was trying to do, which was that it was not taking itself too seriously, and these guys kind of sucked. But also, I mean, the first movie I saw in the movie theater, I think, was Ghostbusters 2. So that, you know, that's got an impact on me. That's kind of a big deal, even though Ghostbusters 2 wasn't amazing. Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. Hmm. Snow Fox Ice Worm attack. Yeah, sure. No thanks. I'm not going back up to the surface unless I really need to. Silicone rubber.
The tethered tool facilitates instant travel to a paired sea truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
I don't know what this means. Did that thing just die? It's not quite dead. You like it a juice? Harold Ramis's son. Oh wait, no. Is it Harold Ramis's son or is it Ivan Reitman's son? I think it's Ivan Reitman's son is directing the Ghostbuster movie. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So there's some history there. I mean, I hope he does a good job. I would see it. I've been just rewatching, honestly, just kind of rewatching Tarantino movies lately. Rewatched Inglourious Bastards. Still my favorite of his. And I've also rewatched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And probably going to rewatch you know, I've still never seen Hateful Eight. I should watch that. Yeah, that's next. I need to watch Hateful Eight, but I've been meaning to rewatch Pulp Fiction because it's been a couple years. There are other movies that I need to either watch or rewatch that when my computer is down, I will be able to do that. I don't understand how to use this item.
Warning, emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems online.
That's always an adventure. Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to use the other thing to build it. No. It's not there. Banjurno. There either. Okay. I don't know how to use that. And I don't know where to go next. So I'm just loving, live, love, laughing in the confusion. Okay, I have some idea of where to go next. Oh, I'm gonna try that. I think. Oh god, I'm already lost. Here we go this way. So the lily pad area with the giant lily pads. I have to go there and then go to Marguerite's base, which is just over there. And just in that, around that area, there's the crystal caves. That's where I need to be. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Though it's funny because the message for sticky keys popped up, and I was like, oh fuck, computer. Computer dead. Not computer dead. Not yet. So how do people set up these microphones on their arms and still see their second screen? Gotta figure that out still. That is a thing I am struggling to understand, because I have to, like, glance over. If I glance over at the screen, there's now a microphone in the way. But if I hold it, if I have the microphone slightly above me, which is what I was doing, then it doesn't pick up my voice up as well. Mysteries. So my navigation and memory skills are being put to the test here, and I think I've failed on several levels. I don't know, this might be the lily pad zone. I think it's actually... I think it's there. So they played Chrono Trigger music at the Olympics. And Final Fantasy music, but they played Frogs and Robo's theme. I wasn't watching. I saw the videos afterwards, and I don't know what the hell it is with me. I don't know why it happened. I know this isn't the coolest thing to tell you, but I kind of got a little emotional hearing Frog's theme. I think it was just that it was being acknowledged, and that many people were hearing it. And it sounded great, too. Like, sure, it's considered a great game, but it's kind of a deep cut. So yeah, you'd expect Final Fantasy, and if you're gonna do video game music in Japan, yeah, of course, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, etc. But Chrono Trigger, now that's interesting. I think there was supposed to be some Nintendo songs in there, but I don't know what happened. I read something about it and then forgot. And then promptly forgot exactly what was going on. Okay, so now I'm looking for... loud noises. I'm looking for the Crystal Caves. So I'm just taking a guess. There's her thing. There's the base. Those are crystals. I hope I have enough depth. I hope I'm not out of my depth here. Ooh, terrible joke.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
That's not good. I wanted to gather as much of this kyanite shit as possible while I was here, but now I don't think I want to exit the sea truck anymore. Still trying to figure out the microphone situation, don't mind me. No, no Leviathans here. No, I don't hear any Leviathans. I need, nickel as well. I don't know if that's in this region. But this appears to be, like, endgame area, so you'd imagine, like, some of the best materials would be here. Hell, everything else is. Oh. Oh, shit! Fuck! Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We're approaching
Crush!
depth.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, I don't have much more depth. Maybe I didn't get the proper upgrades, but my, prawn suit also is slightly lacking the depth required for this, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I have to be very, very careful. Alright, let's see. How much further down does this rodeo go? Silver. Gold. Preacher egg. It's a good thing I have that ultra capacity oxygen tank. That was worth the torment trying to find it. We've reached maximum crush depth. I wonder if the alien thing I'm looking for is this far down. Discover new life form. Hit it with knife. The Subnautica way. This is the way. Yeah, this is not... We don't have the depth modules required for this.
There is definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Ugh. Oh man. I feel like this is gonna be a shit show unless there's... No, there is oxygen. Thank God. Okay, this is where Superman waxes his carrot, right? Argent crystals, man. I'm telling you, it's all coming back to the charge.
Bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted.
Okay. It's just that one thing. Okay, I'm just gonna grab as much kyanite as possible on the way back up. But yeah, I think from the guide I was looking at, I still need nickel. And again, when I say I was looking at the guide, I think you can kind of imagine if I'm looking at a guide, I'm just skimming. I don't know exactly what, you know, what lies ahead. It's football. It's a prehistoric football spiky egg. Prawn suit is that way. This is not exactly the right way. Yeah, this is a separate entrance. Prawn suit is far that way. Oh, fuck. Oh no, no, I'm good. I've got plenty of oxygen. That, however, is a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Maybe now's not a good time to remember that I have new, good duck footage. But I have duck footage with the geese running towards the food while the baby ducks eat the food. It's good. It's good footage. I think those following the saga will enjoy. Still no nickel, though. Reach into my fucking pocket and pull one out, damn. I mean, even original Subnautica was not without its frustration. Case in point, north left. It's frustration in this game is different than the original, though, because the original, my frustration was more related to me getting lost and having issues navigating.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
Warning.
You have such a way
Maximum
with
depth
words.
reached.
Is that
Hull damage
sarcasm?
imminent.
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes, that is why a cure was imperative.
No. The fuck do I get out of here? Go up. North up. My favorite Hitchcock movie, North by North Left. Such a good movie. So where do I go for this last body piece? That is the question. Sticky keys again. Okay, gonna pause it here for a minute. Just check one more time. And I'm back. Oop. Well, you deserve that, Mr. Sharktopus. Apparently I have to go back to Marguerite's base. Kind of. And head east. Oh, maybe do it up here, I'm not sure, but it's between two like rocks that look like butt. So I'm hoping to get this and then I might do something I've never done before, which is instead of doing two separate videos, just recording the ending, because it doesn't seem like once you get the materials to build the body, it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot left, but I'm very tired. Could be what I'm looking for. Yep, this is it. Have I been here already? Because I got 2 of the 3. I don't know if I got this one. It's hard to remember. Well, while I'm here, I could use these things. Definitely needed those things. Many things have been gotten. And now I can look for body. Alright. This game and its predecessor definitely do interesting environments. You know, I may have... I like, the game has some similar looking environments, but when it gets... You know, when you really get down to it, there's some fucking cool looking shit. And it does, like, you know, have plenty of landmarks. I remember the ancient river, or the sunken river, whatever the fuck it was called, from the pre... I remember it, but not the name of it, but that area with the big tree underwater. I remember playing various versions of Subnautica before it was finished, and seeing what that ancient river, that underwater river, looked like, and then what they ended up doing with it. And I was like, man, that was cool. Because it was, like, kind of just a placeholder for a while. And then they ended up doing something really interesting with it. Lots of very distinct areas that stick out in your mind. Don't think I've been here. Yep, I've been here. This was the one I got. Wow, good memory, Vin. Very good. Yeah, I've already been here. Got that one. Very distinct, memorable areas that I forget while making a speech about remembering distinct areas. Well, I got the little cotton plants at least. Okay, I'm back with the pertinent information, and guess what, everybody? It's on land. It is exactly in that spot that I started at, where I was like, I think there's something important here. It's somewhere around there. So instead of doing my original plan of recording a whole thing, pausing, and then combining the parts, I think I'm just gonna go back to my base, save, and then just come back to it on a separate occasion and finish the game. So I thought I would have more energy for this tonight. I really did. But I did a couple hours of that Chernobylite game, and I just had a long day in general. And I guess Subnautica has been like a brain drain kind of game for me lately. That, and I don't even want to see or think about the surface again for at least another couple days. But, at the very least, the surface is close to my base. And, I know where I have to go. It's just a matter of finding the specific thing I need to find. Turning off sticky keys. I've done it. Sticky keys is no longer going to torment me. I'd still like to play a little bit of Mario Golf, too. I never really got a chance to finish that. I finished the single player, and I saw most of the content, but I didn't really get a chance to enjoy the multiplayer. That game really kind of, like, sputtered off into people forgetting about it relatively quickly. You know, I can't really say I blame people for wanting to move on from it. I mean, Skyward Sword came out. The single player was okay. Multiplayer is where it's at. I'd like to play more of that so I can actually enjoy the game properly. But there's just so few courses, or, you know, golf courses. It's just, compared to the previous games, it's unfortunate there wasn't more, but still pretty good for what's there. I don't think there's any problem with the golf mechanics, aside from the adjustment period and learning that there is depth within the mechanics, even if they simplified aspects of it. So yeah, at some point I'd like to revisit that. But this has been kind of like a millstone around my neck for a couple weeks now. And RimWorld has been a pretty long playthrough as well, and I know that with RimWorld, you can research all of the Starflight shit, the, you know, space flight, and still have a lot to go. And that seems like where I'm at right now. I kinda wish I could update RimWorld so that I can take advantage of all the cool new update stuff, but at the same time... that would be a pain in the ass. It seems like the mods are going to be broken if I do that, and I have too many very specific mods to this particular playthrough. Alright, let's do some maintenance real quick.
Warning, emergency power only.
Vine-powered base.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Power cell charger. Where'd I put my spare power cells? Alright. So I'm gonna bring this stuff into the base. I'm gonna save it. And maybe I'll even figure out how to use that teleportation thing. As always, feel free if you want to, you know, help me out with some minor details that might make my life and the playthrough a little smoother. Feel free to leave a comment. I don't check them all. Sometimes I don't check them at all. There are times where I don't go through comments for weeks at a time. It's been like that pretty much forever, actually. But then there are times where I will check, and considering I don't have the instant feedback, I don't mind taking a look and seeing if there's anything there that might be useful, as there have been. There have been things that have helped my playthroughs immensely. Also, I'm no longer used to speaking for 4 hours a night. Plus doing music and singing and talking to, you know, people throughout the day. So I find that since I've done less, and I've usually recorded earlier, that I have to adjust. And it's like I have to get used to speaking for this long all over again. Where were my, things? The cotton things. I had more than one. Weird. Alright, well, I know what to do for next time. So, hey, no crash between this and Chernobyl Light. Maybe the new PSU helped. Maybe me lowering the voltage of my video card helped a little bit as well, but, fingers crossed, because that is an issue I don't want to deal with. And I hope that, you know, I'm good now. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I need to get a pop filter. and I will do so. So, good night, take care, good day, whatever time of day it may be that you see this, whatever it will be in life when, you know, the sky opens up and a fucking ray of light comes down from the sky and they say to you, hey, listen, that stream or that video was really good. It's over now. But you did a really good job watching it, and I'm proud of you, and thank you so much for, you know, opening the sky and pulling